Am I audible? Am I live? Hello. 1 2 4 mic testing. और पब्लिक क्या हाल चाल, कैसे हो सारे? शुरू करते हैं शुरू. एंड अच्छा, यार मेरे ख्याल से ना अपन को आर्लिकीनो के जो भी मटेरियल एंड ऑल स्टफ है, मतलब जो कुछ भी फार्म करने का है अपने को, डोमेन एंड ऑल सब कर देना चाहिए. अपन इसका बॉस एंड वीकली बॉस तो नहीं कर पाएंगे फार्म अभी, क्योंकि वो उसी वर्जन के साथ रिलीज़ हो गए, उसी वर्जन के अंदर. सो वो तो बाद में करेंगे, लेकिन जो पहले जितना भी लाइक मटेरियल चाहिए, चंक हो गया, फिर जो भी लोकालिटी के अकॉर्डिंग कोई एक आइटम होगी, समथिंग फ्लावर एंड ऑल, तो वो हो गया. तो वो करना चाहिए, आई मीन शुरू कर देना चाहिए, है ना? क्योंकि ना हर बार यही होता है कि भाई कैरेक्टर तो पुल कर लेते हैं अपन, लेकिन फिर टैलेंट लेवल अप करो, कैरेक्टर लेवल, इसमें टाइम चला जाता है बहुत, वो फिर रह जाता है. मेरे साथ तो यही होता है. तो इससे अच्छा है कि प्री फार्म कर लो पूरा का पूरा मटेरियल, और कैरेक्टर को पुल करके फिर सीधा लेवल अप करो. मेरा फ़ोन गरम गरम हो चुका है, बहुत बहुत गरम हो चुका है. आई डोंट नो यार भाई, ये क्यों होता है गरम इतना, पता नहीं. सारे फ़ोन होते हैं ये वाले, या मेरा ही गरम हो रहा है? आई गेस अपडेट आ चुका है 4.5 का. डाउनलोड करना पड़ेगा, बस डाउनलोड करना है मेरे को. एंड ये सब 4.5 का है, ये सारा का सारा ड्यूरेशन एंड ऑल स्टफ है ना. सबका स्टार्ट टाइम एंड एंड टाइम देख लो भाई. पिंग काफ़ी स्लो आ रहा क्या? Am I wait a minute. वेट अ मिनट, थोड़ा अजीब लग रहा होगा, सेंसिटिविटी काफ़ी फुल है. सेंसिटिविटी को कर देते हैं समथिंग 15, है ना? 15 शुड बी फाइन. ओके यो, नाइस. अबे पता नहीं क्या प्रॉब्लम है बीरो. अरे यार दौरी क्यों भाई, ना तो मेरे को गुरु चाहिए, ना ही ये चाहिए, इसमें से कुछ नहीं चाहिए ब्रो. ईतो भी नहीं चाहिए, चिरोरी भी नहीं चाहिए, और मेरा गेम काफ़ी लैग हो रहा है फॉर सम रीज़न. AR-45 हो गया हेलो. हो गया, हो गया क्या होता है वीरो? इवेंट्स एंड ऑल स्टफ है, देख रखा है अपन ने लाइव स्ट्रीम के अंदर, है ना? तो मेरे ख्याल से सीधा जंप करते हैं। मीट प्लेइंग टाइम ट्रायल चैलेंज, फाउंटेन के क्वेस्ट है, ये सब नहीं किया है वैसे तो अपन ने, लेकिन कोई ना, सीधा जंप करेंगे अपन। भाई क्या आया है सुमेरु के अंदर, ठीक बा। हैं? हाँ, ये कहाँ कहते हैं भाई? पंछियों से बातें हो रही
Hey,
सीटी
little
मार
birdie,
के।
don't feel down. Come and perch on my shoulder. Don't be shy. Really? No wonder they never pay attention to me. Forget it. I probably shouldn't be anthropomorphizing them anyway.
Anthropomorphizing, wow.
Haven't seen you in some time. To which one of the Animo Archon's winds do I owe the honor?
क्या बोला? Okay, okay.
Oh, is this your way of saying that you missed me? Since it wasn't meant to be with this little birdie, I'd better leave it alone. Let's take a walk, shall we?
रोहान, हेलो भाई जी। भाई पबजी क्यों नहीं खेलते? मेरी भीगी भीगी सी गा दो भाई। सॉरी ब्रो, आई कैन नॉट सिंग। एंड पबजी बस यार नहीं पसंद है तो नहीं खेलते हैं। देखता है यार, ट्राई करेंगे, है ना? वैसे भी मुझे उतना मैकेनिक्स पसंद नहीं है उसका, है ना? पीवीपी के अंदर यार आई प्रेफर लाइक something like, you know, Warzone or something, DMZ, Call of Duty. So
another job involving long distance travel falls to me.
बाकी रोहान ब्रो के हालचाल कैसे हो?
Such a strong sense of duty.
PUBG PC, या I know that. नहीं यार, उतना देखते हैं, कभी शायद ट्राई करूँ। उतना इंटरेस्ट नहीं है मेरा उस गेम के अंदर, है ना?
Still, on the bright side, business is now taken care of, and I have unused travel funds, so I was planning to.
Gundafar, we are in the middle of a war. Your place is at the front lines by my son's side.
भाई कहाँ पे वॉर स्टार्ट हो गई है भाई?
A matter of utmost importance, Your Majesty, such that I must personally report it to you.
Huh. Outdoor theater. Looks fun.
Oh, that's a theater, dude. Sheesh. मेरे को लगा अब इनका किधर को वॉर स्टार्ट हो गया। Where were we just now? Travel expenses.
Yes. Here's what I was thinking about. Given that the acting Grand Master saw fit to allocate these funds to my... In other words, what do you say we find a way to spend the remaining budget? Perhaps a fancy meal at a nice restaurant? Hey, no need to put it like that. The rules of the Knights of Favonius state that any and all expenditures during a business trip are counted as travel expenses. That's more than enough justification to live a little. Of course, with me being here on my own, it was looking like a wasted opportunity. But now that I've run into you, why don't we make this a joint trip? You're always so busy. And anyway, life is short, so we should make the most of the time we have. Now I remember why you're an honorary knight. Your honest character is dazzling to behold. In that case, I guess today's end of... Oh, when I was souvenir shopping, I picked up... Let's keep that a secret. It's just... I want you to find out for yourself when you open it. The surprise is
Oh.
what gift get... Then it's settled. We'll leave together shortly.
Okay. स्टोरी अभी ख़त्म नहीं हुआ है. इसमें ना एक चीज़ है ये. You have to reach like 5 different endings. And back to Mondstadt. Oh dude, sheesh. Come on bro. काफ़ी लंबा जर्नी नहीं हो गया? इसमें है यार, पहले वाला शांति शांति कर लो, पूरा स्टोरी क्या सीन है, फिर डिफरेंट एंडिंग्स बस पढ़ लो स्पीड रन करके. घूम के वापस आ गया.
Mondstadt's windmills. Now, according to the merchants love to exaggerate to help make a sale. But it's still quite the pretty little lamp. I know you like rare things, so perhaps you're welcome. I'm ready to head into... I could give everyone... Maybe I'll take a breather first. But I know I'll only get bored sitting in my room alone. I'm honored to have such a... Let's go to... After so long in Sumeru, there's no rush.
ओके भाई, गिफ्ट मिली अपने को कुछ. Let's see if we can open it. I know you cannot open it, but yeah, it will stay in your inventory. Inventory. Why am I running, dude? Why am I running there? Hello. Dude, I missed this music, bro. Sheesh.
Those memories are so dark. Port Ormos is always lively, even with quite a stark contrast with Mondstadt. People pray. Good question. Life in Sumeru is, although they taught me a lot. Simple, honest folks like me. Fair enough. Well. Excuse me, Sister Grace. Does the church choir have any performances coming up soon?
Oh, I'm so sorry. The hymn concert we previously announced has unfortunately been pushed back.
Oh? What's...
As you probably know.
Ah, yes.
Yes, but for some reason, maybe I'm just not musically gifted enough to give them the guidance they need. Captain Kaya, I know you like listening to hymns. How good is your understanding of...
Me? Music is far from my forte. But if you need some help, then don't worry. I know an expert who's more than up to the task.
Oh, Barbara.
Thank you so much, Captain.
Don't
I'm
tell
sure
me
you
तुम
figured out who
बारबरा
this
को बुला
expert is already.
या बारबरा को
He has
बुलाने.
the best singing voice of...
समझ गई. समझ गई.
Plus, he's exceptionally easy to find. 9 out of 10 times, he's in the tavern.
Oh, Diluc? What the fuck? That was
Good day.
Venti. What the fuck?
I hope you don't mind us joining you.
Tone Bard.
Hello, hello!
Yeah, man. How could
One
I
moonlit
forget
alley
him?
and an apple cider.
Ooh, excellent choices. Come on, let's have a toast and drain our glasses together. Here's to the time.
Ever the poet. Any new songs of yours? Speaking of which,
Of course.
so you'd say passion and joy.
Oh?
Think about it. It must be quite.
Yes, well, in principle, the hymns of the cathedral are dedicated to a god. Huh? Ugh, she might be asking a bit. Besides.
Well, to
More drinks?
another bottle of apple.
Wow! Thanks, Kaya. Ah, you were one of the with the aid.
Sister Grace is.
Don't worry. The next time you visit.
Following day 618. Version highlights. Let's see. What are they highlighting in their highlight? Okay. Well, it is about Chiori. So we have a same sword in. Now we have like the hydro, electro, cryo as well, and now it's a geo. So अब सेम वर्जन बाकी है एनिमो एंड डेंड्रो के अंदर. तो हर एक स्वॉर्ड का या फिर हर एक वेपन की अपनी एक फैमिली है. यू नो इफ़ यू सी लाइक जैसे कि स्काईवर्ड हो गया, तो स्काईवर्ड का जो पूरा सेट है समथिंग, तो इसका भी ऐसा लग रहा है कि लाइक एलिमेंट के अंदर सेट है पूरा. Because we have like similar design for every single sword. और सारे के सारे इनाजुमा के अंदर है. कितने बजाने थे अब मैं तो भूल गया भाई. फॉलोइंग डे तो यहाँ पे होएगा, तो 8 बजाने हैं मेरे ख्याल से. 8 फॉलोइंग डे. चलो भाई, रात हो गई और दिन होएगा. बुड़ुम बुड़ुम.
Hello, Sister Grace. How are the rehearsals going?
Captain Kaya. Fanciful in the sense of not worth adopting? Is that what you mean? Everyone in the choir loves to sing, but they're used to singing their favorite songs. Suddenly asking them to sing in perfect harmony like a church choir with years of experience is just too difficult. So, why ask them to adjust to the demands of those staid old church hymns when you could just create a new song for them? One.
Church choirs typically stick to tradition. What's stopping you?
While I don't expect a recently established amateur choir to perform.
So, Venti.
Of course!
Okay, well, let's see what our other friend thinks. Another vote of confidence. Looks like we're all in.
Of course. Should we find some people?
Good idea. Let's split up. Let me think. Sister Grace, how would you feel about us asking Sister?
Given that the idea is.
Perfect.
सो बारबरा स्टोरी के अंदर अब और कितने कैरेक्टर इन्वॉल्व होंगे इसके अंदर. आई थिंक आई शुड स्विच टू द wanderer. And that's a bit more convenient to have.
Upon a gale.
बारबरा बाहर ही खड़ी है.
Let the wind lead.
Konnichiwa,
Traveler,
senpai.
it's been a long time since I last saw you in the cathedral.
दर्शन बीरो क्या चाल?
Fortunately,
कैसे हो?
I have some time to spare at the moment. What is it? Oh, I see. The hymns we know today have been passed down, but as long as we put our hearts
यार
into
fairy tale return हो रहा है bro.
reverence and devotion,
Fairy tale
perhaps
return
our
हो रहा है
song can become
जुलाई
part
के
of the
अंदर
tradition
something.
that is passed on.
sorry
For the
sorry sorry.
good of future generations.
मार्च अप्रैल मई. अप्रैल में हो रहा है मई में हो रहा है क्या हो रहा है भूल गया मैं. बट fairy tale return हो रहा है bro. That's a blast.
I never imagined that the bard would come up with such an amazing suggestion. I'd really love to be a part of this.
Weekend giveaways भी होते हैं क्या इनके?
Sure. Let's go there together right
Loot
now.
of the day, trades of the day, monthly sales, weekend flash sales. I don't know. मुफ्त में मिलेगा क्या भाई? इधर से उधर घुमा रहे हैं ये लोग.
Relax.
मैंने नहीं देखा.
no such
fairy
thing as
tale
pure freedom
उसकी
in this
genre shonen है.
Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
है ना. बट बेस्ट है, बढ़िया है ब्रो.
Relax.
बढ़िया है. देखो
Think
यार
I've got a sharp
एक
tongue?
if you're
I
looking
just
for
tell it
like
like it
you know
is.
one of the good
If
stories
someone
and all
can't
stuff,
handle it,
fairy tale
maybe
is a
that's their
banger.
problem.
पवन फुंका शे या भाई. बहुत ही बढ़िया स्टोरी है. सबसे बेस्ट स्टोरी मेरे को लगी ना फैरी टेल की. और ना वो एक कंप्लीट स्टोरी है ना. ऐसा नहीं है कि चल रहा है. अभी तो मैं डिमन स्लेयर पढ़ रहा हूँ. अच्छा, डिमन स्लेयर भी अच्छा है. ये तू इधर क्या कर रहा है? तेरा काम पीछू है, पीछुआ. डिमन स्लेयर भी अच्छा है.
You're here.
बट स्टिल मैन, जो उसका स्टोरी है ना यार, तगड़ा है यार. मतलब तुमने सोचा नहीं होगा कि साला ऐसा है क्या ये. स्पॉइलर दे देगा फिर मैं. रहने दो.
You took your sweet time.
डायना.
Really? And is the choir really gonna perform it public?
I don't think anything's up.
I'm used to just humming. I never thought we'd be a plus. We get
Thank you, everyone. I agree.
I expect.
That's Kaya for you.
Ooh, of course.
I think.
let us praise.
See? Oh,
What are you doing here? Didn't want to
Ara,
participate in the
sayonara.
discussions?
Ara.
I just wanted to take you to hear
Sayonara.
a performance. But that obviously didn't happen. The rehearsals are now back on. I'd rather it didn't come to that. If doing nothing but that
यार
would
ये
be
ना ये
both
चीज़ें भी अब
aside.
टाइम देने लग गई है.
Oh, we're ready to review.
I still recall with so many true. That's what a song of
And that's the reason you've decided to leave?
slipping away before the final verses. Oh no.
Wow. But to share all this with a group of friends, only to, if you don't want to write, the swift current, majestic wave, the stars, and if you were a chaser of free,
A boat that has come.
of course you don't have to believe in it.
Well,
मिल गया भाई, मिल गया, मिल गया. यस. अब यहाँ से हम डिफरेंट एंडिंग्स अचीव कर सकते हैं इजी पीजी. एक हो गई, दूसरी, तीसरी और चौथी तो यहाँ से हो जाएगी. मेरी फेवरेट कैरेक्टर थी वो. ब्रो अभी तो बहुत कुछ है. कौन सा देख रहे हो? इन्फिनिटी कैसल आर्क चल रहा है क्या तुम्हारा? है ना, ये सब होता है इन्फिनिटी कैसल के अंदर. तो इन्फिनिटी कैसल के बाद भी मुजान की फाइट आती है एक बढ़िया वाली. देखो यार, पढ़ो पढ़ो, बढ़िया है. तुमको मुजान का ट्रू फॉर्म दिखेगा एट द एंड, जो उसका डीमन फॉर्म है. एंड नाजुको तो ह्यूमन बन चुकी है वैसे. लेकिन अब बारी, अब ना वो थोड़ा रिवर्स होएगा. अब तांजीरो की बारी है.
There's no need to exchange pleasant.
हाँ शीनो, अरे आई नो दैट ना ब्रो. मैं पूरी मांगा पढ़ लिया है ब्रो. मैं मांगा पढ़ के बैठा है. Nezuko. Nazuko. No, it's Nezuko. It's Nezuko-chan. Nezuko-chan.
Gundafar, we're in the middle of a war.
I don't know.
Your place is at the front lines by my
क्या नाम
son's
उसका?
side. Pray tell, what provokes your unwarranted return to the palace?
ज़ेनात्सु आ गया मेरे सामने.
A matter of utmost importance, Your Majesty.
Outdoor theater. Looks fun.
Pain. Worry. Pain.
Actually, they were desert tour. Come on, let's go watch.
अब नाजुको बोले. अच्छा मैं बोला. ओके,
Follow me.
हो सकता है. हो सकता
Your
है यार.
Majesty,
मैं पहले
not
नाजुको
only has
बोलता
God
था.
bestowed the throne upon you, but your beloved son, Prince Kubad, has led our brave warriors to victory against Frasyav's army. His men have laid Frasyav's brazen, my king. This battle has finally restored the His Highness the Prince.
It's the tale of Prince Don't worry. The main character when the prince was young, miraculously. Now uneasy, this is the part where the
Frosyav lost because he did not have the blessing of God. Our God wants the bells of war. If Kubad still wishes to be my son and
Kenpachiro.
hold the intaglio I
Kanjiro.
bestowed upon him as proof of his
Manjiro.
royal blood, then he
Your Majesty, if, however, with my king, a people...
cease, Gundafar. As for my son Kubad,
What are you saying, my noble king? Why must you mistrust your own when he was falsely accused? Now you would turn...
the justification is that my word, not yours, is the law of the land. Cease and be gone, Gundafar, so you may spend the rest of your days with your wife.
What has become of the king that I served with my life? Fanaticism has robbed him of all.
I'm...
Brilliant acting, Darbil.
I saw you approaching us in the middle of the scene. I was worried that my performance would be subpar and you'd think I was just making a fool of myself.
Not at all. Far from it. Actually, let me introduce you. This is Darbil, the actor for King Caboose. When we first got to know each other, he was still a guard for one of the merchant caravans.
Oh.
Seems like he's now made the switch to...
Nice to meet you. Any friend of Kaya's is a friend of mine.
Monkey D. Luffy. Kaizo kौन यार?
To be perfectly honest,
Still,
I wasn't
my
making all that
favorite
much as a
is
mercenary.
when Doflamingo
It felt right to
introduced
me to
himself.
get away
Like,
from the danger and live a more
Knucklia.
stable life.
Orinu nawa.
I was already pretty
Tanki
good
hote
at telling
Doflamingo.
stories, so I just recorded a few full disclosure.
Dude.
Anyway, we're all good enough at acting to get
Laughter-
so I got a
laughters
student from
are
the
like
academia to adapt an old story
epic.
I knew to
Every
I can
single
tell
laughter
that
has
you've
their
had someone
unique,
tighten up the lines.
you know,
They turned
signature
out very
styles and
nicely.
अच्छा लगा कि राइटर ने ना लाफ्टर को भी लाइक एक मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ कि मांगा आर्टिस्ट ने तो सिर्फ राइट डाउन किया होगा तो एनिमेटर्स ने इसको कैसे वो जस्टिफाई किया कि भाई लाइन सबका लाफ्टर एक लाइक यूनिक होना चाहिए या ऐसा ऐसा रखते हैं मैं ये सोच रहा
That's
हूँ
good.
Sure. Wine tickets for two, please.
There's no need. We've actually found us. I doubt we'll be.
Darbil Asgard.
My apologies.
Too slow.
Would you two like to order some food? What can I get you? If you're looking for recommendations.
Ah, bear with us a moment. I was at Portal. He's a good guy. There's a lot of... That's my secret. Thanks for waiting. We'll take you up...
मेरा रिंगटोन भी वही है जो दोफी का जो पूरा सीन है ना इंट्रोडक्शन एंड लाफ्टर वाला मेरा वो भी यही है जब भी बजता है ना लाइक लोग बोलते हैं साला ये क्या रखा है तूने अजीब सा
Close to this. We can watch the show as we eat. If I remember correctly, the next scene should focus on the prince.
कौन से वाले
I
एनिमे
won't
की बात
spoil
कर
it
रहे
for
हो
you. You have to experience it for yourself. I don't tend to judge a story. History always repeats itself. When you keep this in...
Here you are. The check's on the table too.
No need.
Thank you, sir. Oh, but this.
Call it a token of my gratitude for the excellent service. The food all smells wonderful.
Thank you so much, sir.
Hey, Kaya. We can't do the rest of the show without it.
कोई भी ओके
Really, really sorry, but we'll have to call the show right here.
कोई भी यार ये काफ़ी बड़ा सवाल पूछ लिया है यार आई डोंट नो बेस्ट इनकम्प्लीट लव स्टोरी इनकम्प्लीट
Ooh, that would be fun. Darbil,
Not really.
don't worry about that.
when you say best like there are a lot of characters
Spice things up a little.
सिर्फ अकेला नारुतो ही ले लूँ ना मैं नारुतो के अंदर ही बहुत सारे कैरेक्टर है जो लाइक बहुत ही बेस्ट इनकम्प्लीट स्टोरीज है स्पेशली विद द ओबितो देन इताची की स्टोरी लाइक कंप्लीट होके भी इनकम्प्लीट है अगर तुम समझ रहे हो तो एक साइड से कंप्लीट है लेकिन उसके लिए बहुत इनकम्प्लीट है वो चैप्टर हमको दिखाया ही नहीं गया है उसके अंदर तो पूरा देन आई डोंट नो मुझे याद भी नहीं आ रहा है कुछ
Let me think. Wait, but Kuban is a switching actors is one.
Well,
You're kidding.
sure.
It's in the restaurant.
Oh, dude, come on, man, sheesh. यार ये आउटफिट मिस कर दिया था यार जब इवेंट चल रही थी ना वाओ
Gotta say, I think I actually look pretty dapper in this. It's a pity I don't have many opportunities to
you're
wear it
such
in
a
public.
show.
Uh-oh, not a fan of me as a prince?
Kaya, here's your script.
Only one way to find out.
Kian actors are
Okay, I think we've covered all your lines and movements on stage. You haven't had
Okay,
long
no,
to
you are
prepare,
wrong.
so
It is
don't worry about
Shinchan
forgetting.
and Nanako. What the fuck? Okay.
All right. I'm good to go.
Great.
भाई इस हैंगआउट के बाद क्या हमको आउटफिट फ्री में मिलेगा? सवाल ये है ना, क्योंकि इवेंट में से तो मैंने मिस कर दिया है ये वाला. अब मुझे चाहिए तो मुझे परचेस करना पड़ेगा.
The fate of this battle is clear. I beg you, please spare my few remaining men.
Frasyav, though you now lead only the husk of a once mighty army, I have no desire to crush your dignity. Even your most savage warriors have no desire to see further bloodshed. And none among your ranks have opposed these peace talks. Nevertheless, I must hear General Frasyav. Do you...
With my army in ruins, I am in no position to do otherwise. Yes, let us end our
We share the... Then as God above is our witness, I hereby... My tutor...
Prince Kubad, your name
एक और
is
बेस्ट
renowned
बेस्ट
throughout
इनकम्प्लीट
your
स्टोरी
land
अगर
and
मैं
ours.
बोलूँ तो यार
I will place my hope in your words.
ऐसे इनकम्प्लीट भी नहीं है वो भी. एट द एंड कंप्लीट हो जाता है पूरा. लड़के है ना बवाल करके भी वो लाइक अचीव कर लेते हैं. बट बहुत ही बढ़िया स्टोरी लगी थी मेरे को, जो मेलोडियस की स्टोरी थी. 7 डेडली सिंस. सॉरी यार डूड, हेलो व्हाट द फक. एस्कनॉर ब्रो. ओ शीश.
One will find on a
Best
battlefield no
incomplete
master of
story
ceremonies,
was
nor
the
paper
Escanor.
to treaty.
कम ऑन मैन, बंदे ने कभी एक्सप्रेस नहीं किया, वो
I,
एट द एंड
Kubad,
बोलता
son
है.
of Kabus, hereby pledge protection
और वो
to you
भाई
and
डेथ
all
सीन
of
क्या
your
ही
kin.
बोलूं मैं. दैट वाज गूज बम्प्स
May
मैन.
the oceans be stained
रो
red
दिया था
with
मैं
my
ब्रो.
blood if I am ever to renounce this oath.
Wow, your friend is so. Hey, Rashana.
I return, Your Highness. I hope I'm...
Nay,
My child,
how can this be?
he has indeed. I urged him to reconsider, and for this I was rebuked and but far strict upon. Please heed my...
Nay, the masses have grown weary of death and conflict in both. When I departed my... Alas,
Kaya!
must it...
Huh?
My dear audience, I ask you this. Do you believe...
ये क्या हुआ भाई?
Oh? Then so must it be. I shall discard this intaglio and rid myself of the shackles of...
Wait, but that's not... My dear prince, do you intend to betray your father?
Fate means to send the machinations of war to every corner. Fate would... But I shall not bow.
Bravo! Where did this... Shut up. Stop interrupting.
प्लास्टिक मेमोरीज देखना. प्लास्टिक
I,
मेमोरीज ओके.
Kubad,
At least he brought it back in the end.
Prince Kubad, my child, there is no need to be rash. Please bring at least your fortune and the retainers who will always be loyal to you.
Gundafar, but I must.
Goodbye.
Goodbye my child. यप 2015. 7.95 की एयरिंग दे रखी है. ड्रामा, रोमांस, साईफाई. या लुक 13 एपिसोड. ठीक है यार, देख लेंगे. प्लान टू वॉच.
Ooh, it's Prince Kubad. Could I please get your autograph?
I certainly may.
क्या
Thank
क्या
you.
फेमस हो गया भाई, देख रहे हो.
Feeling acting is quite fun. If there ever came a day when I left the Knights of Favonius, I think I might go into acting full time.
Darby, could you introduce me?
My apologies, Master Toos.
Performance will be improvised.
Thank you, sir.
Kaya, was it? Thank you for the... Well, my door is always open, Darbyl. We...
Thank you so much.
काया की ओरिजिनलिटी यहीं कहीं से
Me
है
out again.
है ना?
You're a
तो
good
ही
guy.
इज
May the
adopted
gods
son
bless you.
and क्या है वो डिलुक का क्या नाम है रे उसका सरनेम फैमिली क्या है वो भूल गया रे
You know, you should Darbyl, genius info.
Sure.
नहीं 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 खेलना है
Okay,
मेरे को
I think they're all gone.
भाई TCG शुरू किया है ना तुम लोगों ने भाई मैंने ऐसी की तैसी कर देनी है तुम लोग की नहीं खेलना मेरे TCG आई डोंट नो व्हाई ये क्यों होता है लेकिन अचानक ना बीच में सिस्टम चिपक जाता है ये काफ़ी टाइम देखा है मैं अचानक से बीच में सिस्टम
All right. This
देखना
should be
पड़ेगा
far
क्या
enough.
सीन है ये
Don't think they'll find me here. People were I don't mind. So, what about you? Did you enjoy the? Oh, let me think. Perhaps there's an. Yeah. Anyway, that's exactly. Oh, my dear everyone. If you don't like the script, a little too up to relax. When I did my little, you're still holding on to the Intaliwai 3. It's been the most fascinating day, hasn't it?
बर्डी उड़ गया तुम्हारा सो यहाँ पे वी डू हैव लाइक 2 more एंडिंग्स और इसमें से एक और निकालनी है हमको somehow तो इसको ले लेते कंटिन्यू प्लेइंग
You think I
मैन
got a
स्विच
sharp
ऑफ
tongue?
करके ऑन करो
I just tell
अरे
it like it is.
अरे
Someone can
चचा
handle
क्या
it.
बात कर दी तुमने
Maybe that's their problem.
मैं ऑफ करके ऑन करेगा इधर सब ऑफ हो जाएगा स्ट्रीम चालू नहीं होता ना तो मैं कर देता आई डोंट नो यार ऐसा ना ये होता नहीं है बेसिकली ऐसा लेकिन बीच में अचानक से ना चिपक जाता है पूरा स्क्रीन तो ये थोड़ा अजीब लगता है मेरे को कि पहले कभी ऐसा हुआ नहीं अब क्यों हो रहा है तो वही है और इसमें तो फिर भी चिपक जाता है जब मैं वॉरजोन खेल रहा होता हूँ ना तब तो पूरा सिस्टम ही वो हो जाता है क्या बोलते हैं हैंग तो वो थोड़ा
Look, Mondstadt's windmills.
私は日
Such
本
a
人で
comforting
す
sight.
Ah.
Now, according to the merchants, I know you like
Yaar.
rare things, so perhaps you can add this to. You're welcome. I'm ready to head in. I could give everyone. Maybe I'll take a breather first. But I know I'll only get bored sitting in my. Yes. Let's start by going.
मज़ा आता है यार
Quit following me.
फॉर सम रीज़न डायलॉग्स बोलने में बड़ा मज़ा आता है वाह, क्या ही सॉल्यूशन दिया है तुमने भाई नहीं क्या ही क्या ही बोलूँ मैं क्या ही बोलूँ मैं अबे कहाँ चल रहा है तुम दोनों का अबे यहाँ पे नहीं वो डिलुक के मेंशन के अंदर है एक उसके वहाँ पे रखा है ना एक बढ़िया सा आउल का स्टैचू वो साला मेरे को चाहिए वो स्टैचू हमका
Hey,
चाहिए
You too busy?
You must have had a. Yes. Welcome back, Kaya. I understand. Back to matters at hand, Kaya. I have already received your report. You did well this
Ouch.
time. Thank you.
एडवर्टाइज में तो ऐसे ही दिखाया था अरे यार एडवर्टाइज वालों के पास दिमाग कहाँ होता है भाई गुम्फो चिरो
A few days ago, we received a letter from the representative of the Wine Merchants Association in Sumeru.
Just doing my duty. Anything to reduce the acting grandmaster's workload.
Given but I didn't think
Just
souvenir.
ओह मेरे ख्याल से
here.
यहाँ पे
The letter opener is
एक और एंडिंग रीच कर लेंगे हम.
It wasn't.
Might I intrude?
ये यार ये भी
Albedo
लंबे है
I
काफी
finished the
लंबे
latest
हैं.
quarterly
Albedo.
expense. You look like
As a matter of fact,
you're too kind.
Since your children
also been.
Evidently.
No.
When pleased,
Sure.
I'll leave these doc.
Kaya, I've approved your you two honorary night.
Thank you.
Enjoy your vacation.
Don't worry. I'm nearly.
हाँ भाई बाहर 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 जाके देखते हैं. अब वैसे इसका वो डाउनलोड तो आ चुका है.
Following me.
डाउनलोड कर देंगे
I'm
इसको.
surprised Klee still hasn't escaped. I taught her a few kids will always have their. Well, now that. Ooh, how about D-Luke should be there tomorrow since he has business to deal with? But then, what do you think? When should we go? That works. And I guess we'll see D-Luke.
वाइनरी जाएंगे टिल नेक्स्ट डे. नेक्स्ट क्यों घुसड़ते हो भाई? शाम हो गई यहाँ पे तो. सवेरा करो सवेरा. वाओ ट्रुम ट्रुम. डूड इतना चलना होता है ना, इतने में भी मेरे को आलस आती है. देख रहे हो?
You made it. Come on, brace yourself.
If you're not feeling well, then let me go this time.
I'm fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not interrupting anything important.
What are you doing here today? And
Oh, it's nothing particularly pressing. It's just that.
Is that it?
Oh, do you really?
Sounds like you're
Plotting a raid? Why, you misunderstand me. The truth is, a rumor happened to reach my ears recently. My informants tell me that last month, the Dawn Winery spent a large sum of mora on 2 bottles of limited edition Northland Valberry liquor. However, it turns out that they were likely just cheap knockoffs masquerading as the real thing. Of course, a teetotaler like yourself would struggle to tell the difference. So why not get a connoisseur to help you Oh, wait. But the sterling reputation of Dawn Winery is at stake. Why, if you really purchased bootleg liquor, that would be scandalous.
quite the story. You used that one last year. Got anything else?
What? Really? Here. This is for you. I bought it for you and...
Thanks.
That's it?
You want a comment? Okay then. This thing is very in line
Arman
with your
Ansari, yeah, yo
unique
bro, welcome,
Elzer.
welcome. क्या
Fetch a
क्या?
bottle of this year's newest batch from the...
One moment, Master Kaya. I shall fetch it immediately.
What's wrong, Elzer? Are you okay?
My throat is a bit raspy is all. It got better after I began.
Many illnesses are caused by overwork. Surely you should have
Actually, most of the
Take some time off, Elzer. Don't put it. It's important to take care of your health. You have to take it seriously.
Master Diluc, Master Kaya, thank you both.
Enjoy your vacation. There's nothing quite like enjoying a quality wine while feeling the
Normally, I'd
Really?
I think they should hit the end now. Check out the statue, man. मैं इसकी बात कर रहा था यार. ये चाहिए साला मेरे को. उल्लू चाहिए. देखा बढ़िया लग रहा है. Where's the exit?
I asked Connor to select a bottle of...
You asked Connor?
क्या चल रहा है? अरे क्या ही चलेगा, बस बढ़िया शांति चल रही है. बढ़िया से गेम खेल रहे. तुम बताओ क्या चल रहा है, क्या हालचाल, कैसे हो?
He hasn't seen you in...
Considerate as ever.
Such...
Glad you like it.
Very well, Matt.
Elzer is a good guy.
Master Kaya, traveler, this one's for you.
Oh.
There. No need.
Don't mind if I used to always...
Well, since it wasn't me harvesting the grapes, de-stemming, or crushing them.
It's an important... If you'd like...
It isn't nearly...
Master Kaya is seeing the grapes...
Wait.
Oh, goodness, no.
Oh?
Well, you know... Oh.
That was because...
Ah, yes.
But on a serious... Even though I could... How could... So? Let us raise...
Here, here.
ऐसे 3 और हैंगआउट इवेंट है.
I have a gift for you.
मस्त. अरे बढ़िया भाई, मस्त रहो बस.
Time really does fly. Now
मस्त रहने का बढ़िया से.
How is Tunner holding?
He's still tough, but getting a lot of the temporary workers. Master Kaya, if you have time,
I definitely owe him a...
अरे यार नहीं नहीं नहीं. एक पकड़ ली. एक मछली पानी में गई, तू पानी से बाहर निकल.
Busy day today, Tunner?
Oh,
भाई थनर अभी तक है भाई.
No need.
What about your friend? Doesn't he want to try?
Allow me to introduce the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius.
Ah, the
harvesting grapes. Do you still remember?
I believe I do. In that... What's this? Everyone's clamoring to do manual...
भाई आपके पास कौन कौन से 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर्स है? मेरे पास दिखाता हूँ मैं. ज़्यादा नहीं है ना? Cause I'm an F2P player. So क्या है भाई? पिक ग्रेप्स. भाई ये मटेरियल अभी तक ऐड नहीं हुआ है. समझ रहे हो? अभी ये ग्रेप्स वाला सीन ना. Dude, wow. I think na in future they might add this thing for some new character, क्योंकि नया एरिया भी ऐड होगा. so, यहाँ पे वाइनरी है. यहाँ पे उतने ज़्यादा ग्रेप्स नहीं है, लेकिन दिखाता हूँ. देखो 5 स्टार के अंदर वॉन्डरर, शाओ, अल्बेरो, जीन, चीची एंड नाइदा एंड यामिको. दैट्स ऑल. ज़्यादा नहीं है अपने पास. what if मैं ये चीज़ निकाल के... अरे इसको देने के बाद ये इन्वेंट्री के अंदर रहेगा कि नहीं रहेगा? हैं? सॉरी. अरे भाई बैग ओपन हो जा. हाँ वैसे रहना तो चाहिए मेरे ख्याल से.
You have nimble hands, lad. Master Kaya wasn't nearly so careful when he was young. He mangled so many his first time. What a waste. Fortunately, the young master has a good head on his shoulders. Didn't take long for him to get up to speed. And now he's turned into such an outstanding young man. Polite, kind. If I had a son as exceptional as Kaya, oh, I would be the happiest man in Mondstadt.
भाई और ज़्यादा grapes, क्या बात है.
There's a few more rows of grapes up ahead. Let's finish picking them together.
देख रहे हो मॉडल देखो ये वाला.
Careful not to damage the grapes when you pitch the stem.
एकदम लग रहा है बहुत ही लो पॉली है ये. बट टेक्सचर एंड ऑल स्टफ इतना बढ़िया से किया है इस पे. भाई मैं आपकी पुरानी वीडियो देखी, आपके पास शाओ C1, मेरे पास एक्चुअली C2 है. C2 शाओ का गोल पहले से ही C2 का था. मुझे C2 शाओ आई डोंट नो फॉर सम रीज़न बस चाहिए था, निकाल लिया. अच्छा और भी ग्रेप्स निकालनी है भैया. ओहो लर्नर तो ठीक है, लेकिन ग्रेप कहाँ चली गई मेरी.
I'll take them. Good job.
कॉन्स्टलेशन तो उतने नहीं है मेरे पास. जो 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर्स हैं उनके अंदर कॉन्स्टलेशन नहीं है मेरे पास. अरे हाँ साइनो भी है मेरे पास आई गेस. मिस हो गया क्या. साइनो C1 है. ऐसे ही गलती से आ गया था यार.
Master Kaya left the winery and I don't know him like and without. I've been working, but I can see that you have a good hearing that puts my mind at it. Wonderful.
You're looking very happy.
No jokes. I've received a letter from my son, Guy. Master Kaya.
Of course.
भाई इसका सन फेवोनियस नाइट्स के अंदर वहाँ पे वो है, नाइट है. क्या बोल रहा हूँ मैं. 1 2 3 ये हो गई ठीक है. ये चौथी 5वीं 5 तो यहीं पे मिल गई हमको है ना. तो यहीं से कंटिन्यू कर लेते हैं. एंड द स्टोरी गोज बैक टू है यार. हमको लगता है ना सारा स्टोरी क्वेस्ट लंबे होते हैं. ये हैंगआउट भी बहुत ही लंबे होते हैं यार. ज़्यादा ही टाइम जाता है. ये क्या सीन है.
I'm surprised Klee still hasn't escaped. Kids will all. Well, now, how about we visit the Diluc? Should be there tomorrow since he has business to deal with. But then, what do you think? When should we go? Great. Then it's settled. Let's meet the day after tomorrow at the front end.
Don't tell me कि ये चीज़ वही सेम स्टोरी के अंदर कंटिन्यू करेगी. ऐसा होगा तो फिर से करना पड़ेगा. डे आफ्टर टुमारो. वी हैव अ डे आफ्टर टुमारो. एंड चलो भैया चंदा मामा भेज दिए. सूरज दत्ता आएंगे. आ गए फिर से चले गए. एक चीज़ इसका बढ़िया लगा मुझे जो इसका मैकेनिक्स है ना. लाइक हमारा यहाँ का जो रियल वर्ल्ड का मतलब मान लो ये यहाँ का आपके पास हुताओ और राइडन शोगन नहीं है. नोप नहीं है मेरे पास. मेरे को राइडन चाहिए वैसे. लास्ट टाइम पे राइडन का ही उसी के चक्कर में मेरे को याइमी को मिल गई थी है ना. मैं पिटी बना रहा था तो सोचा याइमी को के बैनर पे पिटी बना लेते थोड़ी बहुत. कुजो सारा भी चाहिए थी मेरे को तो वहाँ से सोचा कुजो सारा निकाल लेते हैं. तो पिटी बनाने के चक्कर में याइमी को आ गई मुंह उठा के. और फिर प्रीमो भी नहीं थे अपने पास तो राइडन नहीं पुल कर पाया था मैं. बट हाँ इन फ्यूचर अगर राइडन आती है देन आई विल सेव फॉर हर एंड आई विल पुल राइडन फॉर श्योर. एक राइडन हो गई, दूसरा जोंगली हो गया. ये 2 चाहिए मेरे को कैरेक्टर. काफ़ी हेल्पफुल है, यूज़फुल है.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just... slow.
Sip on us.
आओ।
Boring. Useless.
You're more punctual
अभी
than I
आपके पास
expected.
कितने पुल है पड़े होंगे मेरे पास?
Let's head inside.
I don't know, around 100 something. अभी तो पुल इकट्ठा कर रखे हैं। पुल हमको चाहिए 4.6 के अंदर आर्लेकिनो। तो आर्लेकिनो के लिए सेव करके रखा है। आर्लेकिनो जब आएगी तो पुल करेंगे। अभी देख लो अभी कितने हैं, यू नो। मान लो ये 14 ये वाले और ये कितने हैं 23, यानी कि मान लो अराउंड 100 हो गए समथिंग।
Master Kaya?
Long time no see.
Yeah.
No need to be so.
What?
Never mind.
She's taking some.
Perfect.
Mine. Would you like anything to?
Well, what?
Let me fetch it, Bear.
Oh, I won't be.
Oh, Master.
Much obliged.
तो स्टिल मेरे को ना वो एक 5 स्टार और उसका वेपन, ये दोनों चीज़ें निकालने के लिए मेरे को अराउंड 150 पुल चाहिए। और वो भी गारंटीड नहीं है, डिपेंड्स ऑन 50-50 मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा। तो लेट्स सी।
The name is not that literal.
Strictly speaking.
Please enjoy.
यहाँ पे डिलुक चला गया
How have you been?
है ना।
To tell you the
और
truth,
So you've had.
but with him being
At least take half a day.
अब समझा।
If you're worried about having.
Master Kaya.
All right, I'll.
डिलुक चला गया। तो पहले इवेंट में जब हम एक दिन बाद गए थे वहाँ पर डिलुक मिला था। अभी 2 दिन बाद गए, डिलुक नहीं है यहाँ पे। डिलुक चला गया समथिंग।
While I'm
आपको
resting,
कितना दिन हो
I
गया
shall
खेल?
be dawn
अरे बहुत
winery
टाइम से
in
खेल
your
रहे यार,
hands.
बहुत टाइम से। मतलब मान लो ना मैं सेकंड वर्जन से खेल रहा हूँ, है ना। और मतलब सेकंड के अंदर मैंने इंस्टॉल किया था एंड 2.4 से मैंने रेगुलर स्टार्ट किया था खेलना। उसके पहले ऐसे ही मैंने अकाउंट बना के छोड़ दिया था। मैं उतना खेलता भी नहीं था, लाइक फ़ोन के अंदर था समथिंग, और फ़ोन टट्टी फ़ोन अपना चलता भी नहीं था ये वो। मैं सोचा छोड़ो अभी नहीं खेलेंगे। 2.4 के वहाँ से मैंने स्टार्ट किया था समथिंग। मान लो 2.5 के अंदर मेरे को पहला 5 स्टार मिला था अल्बेडो। तो हाँ 2.4 से खेल रहा हूँ मैं। एंड हाँ भाई बस बीच में गैप आ गया था लंबा खासा, बीच में मैं नहीं खेल रहा था। अभी रिसेंटली यू नो जब से स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ तब से रेगुलर खेल रहा हूँ।
Don't worry.
तो
I'm
वही
not
है।
going anywhere. Though, it's a pity this. Of course it.
Sorry, I'm a little late. The reserve collect.
Oh, Adeline.
I see.
We just returned, and perhaps in.
How could I have?
Oh, Adeline.
Oh my!
Of course I remember.
You're all.
True.
Oh, are you hungry?
Well, now the.
Steak?
Oh, yeah.
Fragrant cedar.
Yes.
My pleasure.
कहाँ चचा, इधर खाना पकाएंगे हम।
Grilling the steak over fragrant. Since using an open, I can offer you a satisfying salad, cold cut platter, and anything stewed. Okay?
Always go with the first option.
Master Kaya really likes stewed.
ताकि जब तुम दोबारा करो
I
तो
looked after him and Master D.
मुझे 4 मंथ हो गया भाई ना, इस 4 महीने यानी कि अराउंड 45 तो हो गए तुम।
He wasn't always such a complicated. But at least his temperament has changed quite a lot over the years. But he still has a lot of the endearing qualities I remember. Kaya is much when he answers your as for not knowing what, but don't let him get to you too much. Do you know why it Master D and how anyway. I'd originally planned he and I finished Master Crepit. So you see, his friends have Kaya's quite a smooth talker these good.
पकड़ो। लैंप देख रहे हो? ये लैंप नहीं है, किटली है चाय की। 4 मंथ, अच्छा है।
Drinking fine wine,
खेलो खेलो यार,
eating
बढ़िया गेम है।
Adeline's steak. Oh, what is Adeline?
Food's ready.
Oh, we never imagined that. I'm afraid that after all.
Since
हो गया भाई इसका भी ऊपर 1 घंटा
I
समथिंग
know
हो
that
गया
us
इसको।
sharing a meal is a sign of our close relation, traveler, given how petty Master
अभी तक खत्म नहीं हुआ है भाई, एक और एंडिंग बाकी है।
Pardon me, but is
Liu
this
USA
Dawn
आया
Winery?
है।
I'm Guangzhe, a guard with the Secure Transport Agency under the Liu Communications Office.
No wonder Elzer felt so strongly about staying. He certainly wasn't kidding about how busy it is.
The pleasure is all mine. The Secure Transport Agency has worked with your fine establishment in the past.
Why don't we go in?
Certainly, Master Kaya.
Too slow.
ला 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 ला।
Quit following me.
I saw some kind of interaction over there. पहले मज़ा आता था भाई, पहले बहुत तस्वीरें वगैरह खींचते थे। भूत सा चढ़ गया था भाई, जहाँ जा रहे हो फोटो खींच रहे गेम के अंदर।
Just Kaya is fine.
A pleasure to our collaboration with Dawn Wine. If it's no trouble.
Master Kaya.
Master?
I'm Master Crepus.
My mistake.
You may have misunderstood. I'm also a guest, but please.
Thank you for your graciousness.
In addition to the apple cider, the winery has an extensive collection of reserve wines and liquors. Adeline, please fetch a bottle from the reserve collection in the second floor wine.
As
Thank you again for your most gracious hospitality. Today's trip was very fruitful. Now, allow your humble servant to take his leave.
Please, it was a pleasure. Here's hoping we'll have a chance to share some more fine wines together in the future.
the guest has left, Master Kaya. It's no skin off my nose. Master D-Luke may have a few choice words. All I really want, I have never considered.
I understand, Adeline.
और मेरे ख्याल से डील हुआ है।
This is.
Hello, everyone.
nah,
I'm
Alzar.
back.
Now that was fat.
The doctor said there was nothing to worry about. I just need some rest. But on the way back, I met someone who was looking for Master Kaya.
Uncle.
Kaya! Shh! Klee's here to rescue you. Come on! Mr. Honorary Knight! Are you grounded with Kaya too?
Grounded. भाई किसी ने इसको बताया लग रहा है कि क्या को यहाँ बंद करके रख दिया है।
Grounded? Yes, Albedo was saying something about that. Sumeru was fun.
You two must have done. Kaya has rescued Klee. Kaya, you're free now. We can go play together again.
भाई मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, ये पाइमॉन की आई डोंट नो फॉर सम रीज़न क्ली की वॉइस ज़्यादा क्यूट लगती है मेरे को। तो ये पाइमॉन वाला थोड़ा स्वैप कर देते ना तो शायद थोड़ा अच्छा लगता सुनने में। पाइमॉन नॉइंग लगती है बहुत।
Oh, if
This is a fully.
Hello, miss. I'm Klee.
What?
I really need to take Kaya.
I see. Hello.
See, Adeline, you don't need.
Wow. And time for the last 1 2 3 4 now 5th one here. Reunion से continue होएगा। Go back to the Port Ormuz. La 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 la. अबे यार
Too slow.
Surprise!
अरे यार क्या वेस्ट कर दिया ब्रो।
The wind rises.
You're always so busy. And anyway, life is short, so we should make the most of the time. Great. Music to my. There's nothing more in. Now, How about Liyue? I'd be heading past there on my way back to Mondstadt anyway, so it's not out of the way.
ओके
Liyue's Ministry
अब
of Civil
इस बार
Affairs
लीवे
is
जा
full.
रहे हैं
I
हम
don't have much luggage, so it won't take me long to pack. Give me a
I'll be back. I'll be back.
relax.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather
Okay.
pathetic to force a
Okay, okay.
conversation just to occupy silence.
जा रहे हैं अपन कहाँ पे जाना है ओ
I've heard that there's lots to see and do in Liyue, but I'm sure you're more familiar with the place than I. Excellent. Well, hopefully I'll get to know some of these friends for myself. It's such a sad. Who knows who we might cross.
यहाँ पे शिंगचू मिल सकता है तुमको
Do you know this shop? It looks
Uh-huh.
pretty nice from the outside. Shall we take a look?
Welcome to Ningxing Jewelry. We are a long-established trader.
Let me see. What do you think, traveler? See anything that suits my style? I trust your judgment.
Ah, you're interested in souvenirs. If you're struggling to decide, you might want to consider getting some jade. You can't go wrong with a nice jade pendant. They're an elegant addition
और
to your
मित
look,
क्या
whatever your
चार
age or gender.
क्या बोरिंग मिशन कर रहा है अबे भाई अब मिशन होता है यार क्या करें हैंगआउट कंप्लीट करना है ना ब्रो क्योंकि प्रीमो सबको चाहिए ना तो प्रीमो के लिए करना पड़ता है ब्रो
If you're looking for a
Oh, that's a pity.
no worries at all, sir. If you're looking for something off the shelf, exactly. But on that note, let me give you a word of advice. There's no risk in purchasing a piece of jade that's already been cut. But you could lose all of your mora betting on uncut rocks. I won't say any more, as I don't want my fellow vendors to think I'm bad-mouthing them. It's only human nature to spend a little when you're on a trip. But the Ministry of Civil Affairs takes everyone's economic well-being very seriously. And they often send out the millilith to spread public...
I think that's sound advice.
ठीक है भाई और वापस जाना है अरे 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 ये बंदा नहीं यार
Welcome. Uncut stones. Ah, yes, we were just briefed on.
I believe I detect a. Feel free to peruse. Sure, you can. My terms are.
Sounds perfectly.
Yes, exact. Manny, I'll leave you to browse at your.
Amber-colored jade. Why not? This is well. If you're not interested, then I guess.
Ahoy there, Captain! Fancy seeing you back in town. Struck any
What, a poor sailor like me? You must be joking. I barely managed to make ends meet. What about you, Chateau? Still scamming people with your pile of rocks?
Hey,
Yeah.
Keep your voice down.
I mean, you want the full list? Or... Hold up. Captain Kaya! What, brings you to Liyue?
Oh, just taking a short trip with my friend. It's been a while.
Kakashi Sensei.
Yes, it's been a good while.
Anywhere you'd recommend I visit while I'm here?
Let me think. Wanmin Restaurant's always a pretty good bet. And, speaking of my wife, she won't let me forget what a great help you've been to us before. So thank you. On
Your wife? Ah, yeah.
Very well, thank you. Very.
All right. Ah, I finally remember.
I see. So Old Wu's usually quite the chatterbox, so it's very unusual for him to just take off mid-conversation. How exactly do you two know each other anyway?
An educated guess. Yes, you could put it like that. It's pretty straightforward, honestly.
Well, his eldest was once playing on. I'm just.
Well, stubborn.
Someone drilled up. His line of work isn't. Competition is. Anyway, I digress. We merchants protect our goods like. Since you asked about. If memory serves, they're just.
हाँ भाई ठीक है चलो लिसन टू द स्टोरी अरे स्टोरी टेलर कहाँ पे वापस जाना पड़ेगा ऊपर ओके अरे 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 अरे
So this is the...
we meet again, Captain Kaya. What a coincidence. Twice in one day. Oh, that didn't take...
Shh, just leave it be. I take it that you two... Oh. Did you manage to get some...
Yes, thank you.
I'm so lost.
Your wife's original...
The latter. Oh, this is...
Oh, that's...
I mean, he's still...
Yes, he did. My wife was injured and quite shaken up by the ordeal.
So...
Huh? What did you jump in the water for? You know they can...
No, that's not...
They did what?
The treasure hoarders...
Captain Kaya. Yet, despite that, they tossed me into the what I'd intended. That was
Oh.
before they... God.
So,
I made it to the winery after my wife recovered.
Ugh.
Trust me.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Still, in fact...
तो अब यहाँ पे क्या करना है
Oh, poor Wu. Oh, poor Wu.
अरे तुमसे बात नहीं करनी है भाई हाँ इससे बात करेंगे Who's the third one? Is the Kea himself? Let's go.
He really didn't have to share all the detail. I did act... D-Luke thought... Hey, I just helped the guy out on a couple of occasions.
भाई आप मेरे कैरेक्टर्स देख लोगे I mean अगर वो visible है तो देख लेंगे
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Once my new
pharmaceutical bit.
Shipping's in pop. I'm going to become a part, especially for I've suffered from. It's a good cause.
That's impressive, Wu.
Oh no, not. He gave me a few.
Dr. Baiju.
Yeah, he said that he should. Huh?
Captain Wu.
Hold up. He spent a lot of this buy food.
He did.
If I may,
You're right, Captain.
He left in a hurry. He must be stressed out
She
of his
good.
mind right now.
Okay.
I'm no dark. Wait. Where are you? Now, either way, we came here to...
It is said that the sky's the limit, yet fate fortuitous.
Is that all? Huh, it was all...
कौन से कैरेक्टर है तुम्हारे पास
What are you waiting for?
डॉक्टर बाइजू
Well,
okay.
I've got no one to...
Oh.
Young man, the consequences...
It's obvious, isn't it? Huh.
यहाँ से कहाँ कहाँ तक कंटिन्यू होता है ये? वेट अ मिनट, हाउ डू आई? देखो यार, अगर इस तरह से तुम्हारा इस तरह से कैरेक्टर ना लाइज, ये डिटेल्स हिडन है यहाँ पे, अगर इस तरह से यहाँ पे ओपन है then I'll be able to, like, you know, watch and tell you what is good, what is not good, and very my
Squall Fury.
बातें होती रहेंगी और बातों के चक्कर में ना मैं ये भूल जाऊंगा कि अपना डेली कमीशन निकालना है सबसे पहले।
Ad Astra. Thank
Yep.
you for
भाई कल का रिवॉर्ड चला गया मेरा, मतलब कल मैंने खेला ही नहीं है गेम, भूल जाता है, मैं बाहर था कल। Let's go back to खाया।
The wind rises.
Over here. And away I go.
हाँ ओके यार, जस्ट गिव मी योर आईडी, देख लेंगे।
I am quite curious. There are countless victims of
गिव
injustice.
मी योर आईडी।
genuinely
ये
flattered.
ख़त्म कर ले इवेंट छोटा सा।
Your logic is, but I like how you think.
अबे यार ख़त्म करो भाई।
Make my escape.
हाँ, इसको सोल्यूशन दे दो कोई।
Captain Wu,
I'm sorry?
let's say if it could be
What exactly are
a traveler here.
Captain Kaya?
All right. All right.
Eight 12 next day, dude. Next day. Ha ha ha. अच्छा इसके घर पे जाने का है, घर जाएंगे चलो भाई। अच्छा इसका घर यहाँ है, ऊपर है।
Ah, you're here. Good. You've got nothing. Before I toss the coin, I'll get our.
क्या चल रहा है, क्या चल रहा है?
Hello. Are you waiting for someone? As long as you follow.
Let's see. Let's go upstairs.
From the way you describe it, Liyue does sound like an attractive. All that awaits me back in Mondstadt is a horde of insufferable sycophants. Truly tedious.
I understand. For one as in big.
What are you doing? It's common courtesy to introduce yourself. They're running out of tables, huh? Looks like this location's getting too small for them.
So, my friend, what's your name?
Here is the tea that you ordered.
Ugh, this tea is... Mr. Bai, this has been a most pleasant and insightful conversation. I consider it good fortune that I encountered such a refined gentleman as yourself so far from home. Please allow me to pay for the tea.
Yes, good fortune indeed. In that case, I must thank you for your...
You there. I'll get yours too. Oh, you can't tell? My family's lived in Mondstadt for generations. I got bored sitting around at home and decided to set off. The sights of Liyue Harbor are rather spectacular. I've half a mind to buy a waterfront property here so I can come vacationing every year. That would be quite nice. If the family would spare me a little... And The point of life is to enjoy yourself. If something makes me happy, it's worth every mora.
Mr. Rich, just to clarify, that's quite a large sum of mora as far as the common man is concerned. It's understandable that our friend over here feels out of his...
The name's Albert. Surname Rich. But only the servants in the house address me as Mr. Rich. Now that we're so well acquainted, Mr. Bai, please just call me Albert.
Albert does have a nice ring to it.
You flatter me. What say you to acting as my guide during my time in Liyue? I'll pay you handsomely, of course. Naturally, board and lodging would be included. And I could pay you in the region of 50,000 mora per day?
No need, my good friend. I shan't be so vulgar as to take your mora. We're both men of character. To join a noble gentleman on his travels is a rare...
You there. You're welcome to join us if you want. Which clan did you... Guhua, huh? Strange choice of name. Gotta say, I've been in Liyue for a while now.
Yes, well, there are many martial arts clans and factions in Liyue. It's only natural that you haven't been...
Ha, fair enough. Still, weird name. Bet they have some even weirder practices. Seriously, though, what kind of skills do you guys train anyway? It's all for show, right? I saw some people performing a... I already told the server to put it on my tab. Don't bother getting her to split the bill. It'll only complicate things.
Young man, there's no need to take things so seriously. Why don't you loosen...
Are you trying to make a point by throwing my...
Please, my friends, let's not get so worked up. You young people have hot tempers, I understand that. But...
Did I hear that right? No. What I find truly absurd is your refusal to play Fine. You can have your apology if you win.
Well, as long as you're no longer raring to fight.
Why don't you join us, Mr. Bai? Let's entertain this guy for a sec. We don't want him to think you're stingy.
But I wasn't even a part of your argument.
What are you trying to say, Mr. Bai? Whose side are you on here?
Of course.
And anyway, it's no big deal if you win. It's just a few cups of tea after all, so you can just take it from your fees as my guide.
All right then. I suppose it's not all that different from the dice gambling games I used to play in my youth. If it's just for a few drinks.
All right, now we're talking. Okay, now that we've agreed on the rules, how should we do this coin? Well, that should be simple enough. Here, I'll take this coin and ask the counter to draw a line on one side. You two can wait for me.
यहाँ पे क्या प्लान है क्या है
Young
something
man, I can see that you haven't spent many years in the real world. You take I too only met this Mondstadt millionaire by complete chance today, but we're getting along just fine. I actually came here to meet with a business partner to count the cash from 2 recent investments when this gentleman struck up a conversation with me. In the real world, you've got to keep up appearances. There's no need to offend the rich. After all, if you keep them happy, you can probably make some more off of them too. You young people are much too impulsive. It pays to keep a...
Just so we're clear, let's say the marked side is heads, and the unmarked side is tails. Everyone has to pick a side before the coin. We should also take turns tossing the coin.
Sounds fair to me. Why don't...
All right, then.
I suppose...
Let me think. I'll also go with tails.
Darn, I won. Lucky me, I guess.
I won as well. Guess there might be a formal apology in the cards after all. I flipped the coin last time, so why don't you go next?
Now just wait a second, my dear friends. Please.
Oh? Anxious to...
You are both young, and I've already seen your short tempers for myself. If Albert loses this round and this young man wins, you'll be tied. And before you know it, you'll be at each other's throats again. Well, that's not my only consideration either. You two may be too young to know this. In dice games, people use all sorts of methods. If Albert wins the next round and you, young man, lose for the second time in a row, then the third round will just be a tiebreaker between him and me. And if that happens, only for you to then find out that the coin was rigged all along, you're sure to accuse me of working with Albert to scam you while mocking the Kuhua clan. I can only imagine the kind of vengeful warpath that would put you on. A purely hypothetical scenario, of course, but one that...
Very diligent of you indeed.
A rigged coin will always be a little heavier than a normal coin, you see. This one seems perfectly normal to me.
What's your bet this time, Mr.?
I'll stick with...
Tails, huh? Well, you seem to have a feel for this.
Well, my luck's still just about holding out. The three of us are now tied.
That's what makes it fun, isn't it? Anyway, there's no need to stress. What's the cost of a few cups of tea compared to
फर्स्ट का कैरेक्टर कितना है पढ़ा है यार
You make a good... Okay, and now it's my
I
turn
don't
to
know
guess.
बताता हूँ
Not that the outcome matters either way to me. I won't even notice the more's gone. Whatever. I'll take tails.
Why did it have to be heads? This whole thing started because you two got into a spat, and now I'm the one that has to foot the bill. What say you to another?
Sure, why not? I'm having fun. I can go for as many rounds as... What a miserly person. Do as you please.
But, Albert, all the fun of gambling is in the stakes involved.
Oh, come on now.
Sure. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, here's the coin. You can...
ये काफी लंबा चला यार कॉइन वाला गेम
Wouldn't it defeat the whole purpose of bet?
All right.
और ये गया
Ooh, looks like Rex Lapis has smiled upon me today after all. Thank you for the tea, Albert.
Look at you getting so giddy over some chump change. It's like you've never gambled with real money before, my old man. That's a real rush, I'm telling you. This is nothing by comparison. In fact, I'm starting...
Well, in that case, would you care for another game?
Sure. Let's up...
Oh, maybe that's a little on the...
What, 50,000? But that's just a single day's guide pay for you.
All right.
Great, then I'll bet heads.
अब चल रहा है भाई गैम्बलिंग तगड़ा वाला हेड्स गए 50
Albert, I'm terribly sorry, but as it happens, I forgot to bring my coin purse with me today. Could you perhaps take this 50,000 out of my guide fees? Call it an advance payment. That will make...
Advance payment? Sorry, I'm afraid that's not my style. It'll have to be cash.
This day, just getting better and better. Well, so be it. 50,000.
Just 50,000?
खाली करेगा
That's not what we agreed on.
Huh? What are you talking about? I think you'll find that our bet was for 50,000.
No, it wasn't. The amount was 1 million.
1 million? Are you insane? come on now, Albert. Be serious. A million here and a million there might be all fun and games to you rich types, but to ordinary folk like myself, this is no laughing matter.
I'm being perfectly serious. I know what I said, and what I said was one—
You're lying through your teeth. Hey, huh? What the? Oh, I see. I never met either of you before today, and out of nowhere you suddenly roped me into betting over a coin toss. And now you— Huh? Do you have any idea who you're trying to cheat? I know all the tricks in the book. I can't believe a couple of beginners like you managed to get— Well, don't you try to celebrate just yet. You amateurs have a lot— Do you really think that nobody else— Frauds! Frauds, I say! These two kids are trying to scam me out of my hard-earned mora!
How?
What is going on here? If you can't abide by our rules, you're not welcome at Yenshang Tea House. I don't care what the issue is. You don't get to make a racket like that in here. Halberd! Fang!
Wait, don't throw me out!
Well, let's take this somewhere else. I don't want any of you disturbing the other guests.
Oh.
Okay, you two. Care to explain yourselves?
Uh-oh. Did I press something?
Gladly.
Okay.
He's making up completely spurious claims. We were betting Mora over a few coin tosses, and now he wants to back out. In the land of contracts, of all places. He won 250,000 from me, then another 800,000 from the both of us. Now he's refusing to pay up the measly 50,000 that he lost in the final round.
Okay, so after settling up, a total of 1 million mora should have changed hands. Sounds plausible enough.
It's a complete pack of lies! Hostess, if you don't believe me, ask anyone else in the tea house. These kids were so loud. I guarantee you everybody in that room knows.
Sorry to interrupt you all, but you're witnesses to the situation here. Is what Mr.
Oh, thank goodness you're finally here. What took you so long? That old guy's been bragging about the mora he's won so loudly, I'm surprised the whole street didn't hear him. I was about to report him to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Leave me out of this. I want nothing to do with gamblers and scammers. Please, just bring me my check.
Our new owner laid down the law not too long ago. We turn a blind eye towards casual games of dice, but there is zero tolerance for any explicit gambling with real mora. Return any winnings to the party you took them from, and we'll say that none of this ever happened. Otherwise, I'll have to bring in the millilith. And I can assure you that they take a more hard line on this kind of thing.
चच्चा की बजा ली यार.
Why should I have to give them any mora? I don't have any mora on me.
Oh, but I think you do. 2 investments, was it? One of them to the tune of exactly 1 million as it happens. Oh, and don't forget you still need to pay the tab.
You...
Halberd! Fang! There's a gentleman here that I'd really like you to meet.
Please don't.
This was never your mora to begin with. We'll be returning it to its rightful owner now.
Oh. So that was the case. He took his mora. Yeah, it was his.
What did you think, Captain Wu? Could you hear clearly from—
Yes, everything.
Woo. This was your doing, along with that blonde. I know where you live, and I know what your wife looks like, and your pretty little daughter, too.
Who'd be scared of a crook like you? I'll take you on any day of the week.
Well, let's see how long that false brother...
Oh, look at that. He figured it out.
Don't you two get cocky either. Just you...
My apologies for having to leave this question until you'd vacated the premises. But I couldn't have things escalate inside the tea house. I hope I noticed that all the guests on the second floor were present before you took your seats, then left almost immediately after you. Would I be correct in saying you were looking to set this man up?
Wait, so you saw...
Under normal circumstances, we would never tolerate a scheme like this taking place on our grounds, as it risks damaging our... However, I understand that our owner holds the traveler in high regard, and must have good reasons for their actions. Still, I would appreciate an explanation, if only so that I can answer to the owner.
Ah, as I thought. When you're operating on someone else's turf, you run the risk of clashing with the master of the house. Thankfully, we can... Over to you, brave hero.
Okay, I understand the situation now. It goes with...
Well, Captain Wu, remember what I promised you? What do you think? Angry and frustrated enough for you?
Excuse me, coming through. Is this the Mr. Bai you reported to us?
Yeah, लेके जाओ इसको.
Yes, that's him all right. The one who scammed Captain Wu.
Wait! Where's your evidence? And Wu, you've already recovered your Mora. You don't deserve to be punished twice for the same crime.
You can't talk your way out of this one. You're already suspected of defrauding multiple victims out of smaller amounts, and the combined total meets the threshold for a conviction. Does the plaintiff have any witnesses? If so, we'd really appreciate if they... You got tangled up in this too, huh? In that case, please come with me. Your witness statements will play a crucial role in helping to move this case forward. Don't worry, we won't take up too much of your time. And you, sir, can stop twiddling your thumbs.
Hey, keep your hands off me. I'll cooperate.
Thank you so...
Well, I have an idea. We originally came here to do some sightseeing. Anywhere you'd recommend we go before the end of our trip?
Let me think. Now, where would I...
Sounds fun to me.
भाई अब ट्रिप आ गई at the end.
Too slow. Well, this was certainly an eventful... You still need some practice to math. My answer would be... Of course, this whole Yeah, I was a little... A good gambler always keeps... So when I went to the That's safe, but hey, especially as long as I chose...
You two are genuinely the smartest... Well, we were... If there's...
Oh? My informant? And you're torn again. Too afraid to ask to be my friend, but also daunted by the dangers inherent in becoming my informant. Well, it's okay, because I just thought of a fun and easy way to get us out of this impasse. This is the regular coin I prepared for the contingency plan when I was borrowing a pen from the bar. Not the lucky one that does what I tell it to. If it's heads, we're friends. But if it's tails, you're at my beck and call.
So, was it heads or tails?
What do you think? What does your heart tell you?
I understand now. You have my most sincere gratitude.
Ooh, lucky coin, nice. We got the all endings and yeah, we are good to go. Let's go. Hangout खत्म होता है इसी के साथ and we have ये लोग इंग्लिश में बात कर रहे हैं तो सबटाइटल क्यों? एक्चुअली द ओरिजिनल लैंग्वेज, वैसे तुम वॉइस पैक चेंज कर सकते हो. ओरिजिनली जो इनकी लिपसिंग होती है ना वो चाइनीज़ में होती है ना, और इसी के ऊपर डब किया जाता है इंग्लिश, जापानीज़, कोरियन एंड आई गेस नाउ देयर इज रशियन एज वेल. लेट्स सी कौन से वॉइस पैक्स है. भाई मेरे पास जापानीज़ वॉइस पैक पड़ा था. ओह सॉरी. लैंग्वेजेस के अंदर एक होता है गेम लैंग्वेज और दूसरा होता है वॉइस ओवर. सो हाँ अभी फ़िलहाल 4 है, चाइनीज़, इंग्लिश, जापानीज़ एंड कोरियन। एंड गेम लैंग्वेज काफ़ी सारी है। जापानीज़ वॉइस पैक पड़ा था यार, फिर से करूँगा डाउनलोड इसको, 16 GB का है। तो वही है यार।
Quit following me. Too slow.
सॉरी। क्या कर रहा था मैं? एक और हैंगआउट क्वेस्ट के या ख़त्म हो चुका है, इन दोनों का बाकी है भाई। ये ना मतलब 1 घंटा 40 मिनट भाई, देख रहे हो। केया का करना है, सॉरी नावी का करना है, देन लाइला एज वेल, और नेक्स्ट उसके अंदर तो वो भी आ रही है, लेनेट। जापानीज़ रख दो, हाँ जापानीज़ रख दे, लेकिन ना फिर वही सीन है ना, जो इनके वॉइस ओवर्स होते हैं ना, वॉइस लाइंस कभी कभार अनोइंग हो जाती है बहुत। बाकी जब भी मेन आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट कर रहे होते हैं ना, उस टाइम पे चेंज करना पड़ता है इंग्लिश में, ताकि मज़ा ना बिगड़े। कहाँ गया भाई अरमान? अरमान देख रहा है क्या? 4 स्टार के अंदर मेरे पास सारे कैरेक्टर्स पड़े हैं, बस जो सुमेरु से जो स्टार्ट हुआ है ना, नए नए सुमेरु से फॉन्टेन तक जितने भी नए आए हैं वो बस नहीं है मेरे पास, बाकी सारे हैं 4 स्टार, है ना। क्योंकि उसके बाद मेरा गैप आ गया था, मैंने गेम खेलना छोड़ दिया था, सो दैट्स वाई अपने पास नहीं है। अगर तुम अचीव देखोगे तो ये देख लो, लेट्स मेक टू द, सॉरी हाउ डू आई put this, longu longu English no understand, नहीं 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 क्या था वो, नाम भूल गया मैं उसका। ये तुम्हारे डिफ़ॉल्ट कैरेक्टर्स है, सबसे पहला ये मिलता है, देन ये मिलता है, देन ये मिलता है, उसके बाद मिलती है तुमको बारबरा क्वेस्ट ख़त्म करने के बाद, उसके बाद तुमको मिलती है शैंगलिंग, है ना। ये तुम्हारे फ्री कैरेक्टर्स है, 1 2 3 4, देन तुमको मिलती है लेनेट मिलती है, डेंड्रो के अंदर तुमको मिलती है, क्या नाम उसका, याओ याओ आई गेस, हाँ सॉरी 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 कॉली मिलती है, याओ याओ नहीं, डेंड्रो के अंदर फ्री के अंदर, एंड देन लेनेट भी तुमको फ्री में मिलेगी। कहाँ गई, ये रही। तो वही है, देखो ना 4 स्टार के अंदर कौन से नहीं है मेरे पास। बस जो नए आए हैं वो नहीं है, एक तो नावी नहीं है, कावी कावी सॉरी कावी, जो नीव थी ना आर्लेकिनो, उसको हम बोलते थे लाइक नावी, उसको प्रोनाउंसिएशन नीव था, पता नहीं था उस टाइम पे, है ना। ये नहीं है, किरारा नहीं है, ये फ्रेमिनेंट नहीं है, एंड देन क्या नाम है रे इसका, बड़ा अजीब सा नाम है, नेक्स्ट बैनर में आ रही है ये तो मेरे ख्याल से, मतलब नेक्स्ट से नेक्स्ट वाले में शायद, इसको तो निकाल लेंगे तब। बाकी बस यही छः जो है वो, और नेक्स्ट वाला जो हैंग आउट है मेरे ख्याल से हम नेक्स्ट दिन के लिए रखते हैं, है ना, आज नहीं करते, आज बहुत हो गया। एंड एक बार देख लेता हूँ मैं ज़रा, सॉरी 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 सॉरी, यहाँ पे जाके एक जोक आया। हाँ आन दो आन दो आन दो, जोक आन दो भाई साहब। 2 हो रखे हैं तो मेरे ख्याल से 3 और बना देने चाहिए मुझे, 5 हो जाएंगे। यस। एंड आर्लिकीनो के मटेरियल्स फार्म करना शुरू कर दो अभी से, है ना। उसका डोमेन फार्म करना स्टार्ट कर दो, जो भी मटेरियल है उसका। कौन सा एनिमल है जो डक नहीं है फिर भी अपने आप को डक बताता है? अबे रुक, जोक बोलने दे। कौन सा एनिमल है जो डक नहीं है फिर भी अपने आप को डक बताता है भाई? आई मीन कौन सा एनिमल है यहाँ पे ना? सबसे पहले सवाल को समझो, है ना। क्योंकि ना ज़्यादातर ये गुगली होती है, ऐसा गुगली फेंक के मारेंगे।
Too slow.
सवाल ज़रा ठीक से बोलो यार, सवाल समझ में नहीं आया। ऑल कहाँ जाओगे, कहाँ जाओगे, कहाँ जाओगे, कहाँ जाओगे, कहाँ जाओगे, कहाँ जाओगे? कुत्ता गायब हो गया। मेढक। मेढक, हाँ ओके, यही थी गुगली भाई, देख रहे हो।
Let's find shelter, quick! Watering works on plants, but not people. Phew, this weather is wild. Best thing to do is dive under the covers where it's dark. Away I go! Make my escape. Make my escape.
Jiraiya Naruto summoning Toujutsu. अरे अरे अरे, चेस्ट मिलेगी क्या? नहीं मिली। कहीं पे भी यार ऐसे 3 एनिमीज एक साथ आ जाते हैं ना, तो ऐसा लगता है कि यार चेस्ट तो मिलेगी। बटरफ्लाई बटरफ्लाई, बस जिराया मर गया। अबे तू स्पॉइलर मत दे, तू स्पॉइलर मत दे, उसका देखना चल रहा है नारुतो। इसे कहते हैं बातक। अबे कुछ दिखा मेरे को लिटरली कुछ दिखा, और ये मैंने अभी तक नहीं किया है। ये देखो, देख रहे हो, ये बाकी है डूड। ये कैसे बाकी रह गया ब्रो? शीश। मुझे लग रहा है मुझे और एक्सप्लोर करना चाहिए यार, काफी कुछ बाकी है।
Following me. Behold! Upon the gale.
अरे कितना घुमाओगे बेटा भाई भाई देख रहे हो। अबे मज़ा आता है यार जब मैं ना अपने पूरे एक्सप्लोर्ड वर्ल्ड के अंदर ऐसा कुछ ढूंढता हूँ ना कि भाई ये बाकी है। वाओ
Demons do not stop for the rain.
ये देखो भाई पूरा 100 है समझ रहे हो पूरा। बट कहीं पे एक एक चीज़ बाकी मिल जाती है। एक चीज़ यार दूर रहो इस एक चीज़ दिखाऊं मैं। ये देखो यहाँ पे बारिश चल रही है ना सिटी में आएंगे बारिश बंद हो जाएगी। सिटी में कभी बारिश ही नहीं होती है ना। मेरे को लगा है सिटी वालों को ना मिल के गाना गाना पड़ेगा वो वाला गनन गिरी गिरी दरे बदरा गन गन गौरा आज छाए बदरा है ना। सारे मिल के गाना गाएंगे तब बारिश होगी। मेरा दोस्त फिर उससे अच्छा नहीं भाई रील वालों को दूर से बोलो बाय बाय है ना। नहीं भाई ये ना ये जब से ना ये क्या बोलूँ मैं थोड़ा ज़्यादा वो हो रखा है ना तब से ना टॉक्सिसिटी बढ़ गई है भाई। मतलब ना अभी आजकल ना वो जो जेन्युइन फैंस होते थे ना जो जेन्युइन वीब बोल लो या जो भी बोल लो वो मिलने में थोड़े मुश्किल हो गए अब। आजकल हर कोई भाई या तो रील में कुछ देख लेगा या तो ऐसे ही थोड़ा बहुत देख के भाई अपने को ओटाकू बोल देता है भाई। हाँ आए तुम बड़े ओटाकू भागो यहाँ से। हाँ भाई साहब इसी के साथ आज का जो भी है ये ख़त्म किया जाए है ना क्योंकि शिंगचू हमारा हो चुका है क्राउन। अब बेदो की बारी। बेदो के लिए फार्म करना पड़ेगा ये वाला। हाँ बेदो के लिए फार्म करना पड़ेगा फार्म एंड इसको भी 12-12 कर देते है ना। यानफे को I don't see any reason why should I crown Yanfei. No, I'm not even using her. अरे वही तो बोल रहा हूँ मतलब हमको भी पता है लेकिन भाई वो बस ऐसे ही एक एनीमे देख के आ जाएंगे। इंस्टाग्राम पे थोड़ा बहुत इन लोगों ने नारुतो देख रखा है थोड़ा बहुत वन पीस देख रखा है ना। मतलब मेरे को भी मालूम है भाई वीब का ओटाकू का ये उनको समझाओ। हैं जो क्रंची रोल पे जेजे के देख के आए हैं ये उनको समझाओ भाई कि बेटा तुम जो करके आए हो ना उसको ओटाकू नहीं बोलते। What should I? फारूजान यस फारूजान को वेल आज तो मंडे है हैं। आज कौन सा नहीं भाई आज मंडे नहीं है। अबे रील वालों को छपरी बोलेंगे, वहाँ की आँख, छपरी साले।
The damned will sooner die yet than lay a hand.
चलिए भाई साहब, इसी के साथ यहीं पे ख़त्म किया जाए आज का कार्यक्रम। 11 बज चुके हैं। चलिए था भाई है ना। तुम, हाँ भाई, तुम भी करो बादल बरसा बिजुली हैं।